Hi, our topic for today is about integration by trigonometric transformation. So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to classify the trigonometric integrands as product of sine and cosine. And to evaluate trigonometric integrals using the product of sine and cosine. The main focus of this discussion is the integration by trigonometric transformation. So there are cases wherein some of the trigonometric integrals cannot be evaluated directly from their given forms and require transformation to the standard form by using appropriate trigonometric identities. So in this case, we have to classify the integrands of such trigonometric integrals using the following. So the first is the product of sine and cosine. Then we have the powers of sine and cosine, the powers of tangent and secant, and the last but not the least is the powers of cotangent and cosecant. Okay, the first trigonometric transformation technique is the product of sine and cosine. So consider evaluating the integral of product of sine and cosine of the following forms. First, we have the integral of sine u cosine b, which is product of sine and cosine. Second is the integral of cosine u cosine b dx, which is the product of cosines. And the third is the integral of sine u sine b dx, which is product of sines, where u and b are differentiable functions of x and u is not equal to b. So the above integrals now can be evaluated with the aid of the following trigonometric formulas. So if the given integrand is product of sine and cosine, then use the first formula. 2 sine u cosine b equals sine of u plus b plus sine of u minus b. If the integrand is product of cosines, then use the second formula, which is 2 cosine u cosine b equals cosine of u plus b plus cosine of u minus b. And lastly, if the integrand is product of sines, then use the third formula, 2 sine u sine b equals cosine of u minus b minus cosine of u plus b. Okay, so to learn how to evaluate integrals by trigonometric transformation using product of sines and cosines, so let's have the following examples. So number 1, suppose we are asked to evaluate the integral of cosine 5x cosine 3x dx. So as you can see, because the integrand is a product of cosines, so we have to use formula number 2, wherein 2 cosine u cosine b is cosine of u plus b plus cosine of u minus b. Or you divide both sides of the equation by 2, so we get cosine u cosine b equals 1/2 times the quantity of cosine of u plus b plus cosine of u minus b. So we can now rewrite this as the integral of 1/2 times, using that formula, this is cosine of u plus b, where u is 5x, your b is 3x, so 5x plus 3x is 8x, plus cosine of the difference, so 5x minus 3x is 2x, so you have cosine 2x quantity times dx. And then to integrate this, we separate this into two integrals. We apply distributive property. So we get integral of, or 1/2 times the integral of cosine 8x times dx. Plus, for the second integral, we have 1/2 times the integral of cosine 2x dx. But recall that the integral of cosine u du is sine u plus the constant c, where u here is 8x. So we let u be 8x. And then we take the differential of both sides, so we have 8 dx. And then by substitution, okay, you can now rewrite this as 1/2 times the integral of cosine 8x, but 8x is u, times dx, where dx is you divide this both sides by 8 now to solve for the value of dx. So you have dx equals du over 8. So we can now replace this dx by du over 8. Okay, plus you have 1/2 times the integral of cosine 2x. So here we let b be equal to 2x. And then getting the differentials of both sides, so db is 2 dx. Then dividing both sides by 2, so we get dx is 1/2 db or db over 2. Then by substitution, 1/2 of this is cosine 2x where 2x is b. So you have cosine b times dx where dx is db over 2 or 1/2 of 2. Then by simplifying further, we factor out this constant 1 over 8, then we multiply to 1/2, so we get 1 over 16 times the integral of cosine u plus 1/2 times 1/2, so we get 1/4 times the integral of cosine b db. But what is the integral of cosine b? Now, from the formula, we know that the integral of cosine u du is sine u plus the constancy. So we can replace this by that integral formula, wherein the integral of cosine u du is sine u. So this should be sine u, okay, plus 1 over 4 times the integral of cosine b db is also sine b plus the constancy. Okay, but u is, from this representation, this is sine 8x. Okay, plus 1 over 4 times the sine of b where b is 2x plus the constancy. Okay, so this is the final answer. So let's have another example. So number 2, we are asked to evaluate the integral of sine 4x cosine 3x dx. So as you can see, because the integrand is product of sine and cosine, so we make use of formula number 1, that 2 sine u cosine b equals sine of u plus b plus sine of u minus b. Or you can divide both sides of this equation by 2. So we get sine u cosine b equals 1/2 of quantity of sine of u plus b plus sine of u minus b close quantity. Okay, so by using the trigonometric transformation, this product of sine and cosine can be written as 1/2 times sine of the sum of the angle or argument. So you have sine of 4x plus 3x, we get 7x, plus sine of the difference between 4x and 3x, so you have x. Okay, so and then we apply distributive property. We distribute this constant 1/2, the integral sine and dx to each of these terms. So we get 1/2 times the integral of sine 7x dx plus 1/2 times the integral of sine x dx. And then to integrate sine 7x dx, we can make use of this formula that the integral of sine u du is negative of cosine u plus the constancy. So applying this formula, we let u be the argument of sine, which is 7x. And then taking the differentials of both sides, so du is 7 dx. Then by substitution, you can write this as 7 or sine of u times dx, where dx can be solved now by dividing both sides by 7. So you cancel this out. So therefore, dx is du over 7. And then by substitution, you can write this as 1 over 2 times the integral of sine u, because u is 7x, times dx, where dx is du over 7. Okay, plus 1 over 2 times, because this is of the form sine u du, So the integral is negative cosine u plus the constant c. So same here, because this is constant, so you factor out 1 over 7, multiply it to 1/2, so you get 1 over 14. Times this can now be written as sine u du, wherein the integral of sine u du is negative cosine u plus, okay, times 1/2 times negative cosine u plus the constant c. Or you can write this as 1 over 14 times cosine u minus 1 over 2 cosine u plus c, where u here is 7x. So you have 1 over 14 cosine 7x minus 1 over 2 cosine of x plus the constant c. So this is the final answer. Okay, so in summary, if the integrand is a product of sine and cosine, then transform the integrand using the appropriate product formula identities as shown below. So if the integrand is a product of sine and cosine, then use the first formula, which states that 2 times sine u cosine b equals sine of u plus b plus sine of u minus b. If the integrand is a product of cosines, then use the second formula, which is 2 times cosine u cosine b equals cosine of u plus b plus cosine of u minus b. And lastly, if the integrand is product of sines, then use the third formula, which is 2 sine u sine b equals cosine of u minus b minus cosine of u plus b.